Hi, this is Jake Shirley Coaching, and today I'm talking about Ally Invest. And I'm here at the website already. It's just ally.com. And I chose this site to invest for a couple of reasons. The first is that I already have a online money market savings account with them, so I was already familiar with the website. I also like their user interface a little bit better. Then I checked out Betterment was another one I looked at, and I decided to go with Ally because I already have an account with them and I like their website better. So I just want to say first of all that this is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not making a recommendation of whether you try Ally or someone else. I'm just giving you my experience so far with using Ally Invest. I also want to say that you might know that I listen to Dave Ramsey, but I'm not following his advice exactly by investing this way, because I know that what his advice is. He recommends 4 different types of mutual funds. He also recommends actually working with another person, like one-on-one, doing the investments and actually understanding what you're doing. So I know this isn't what he recommends, even though I do listen to him. But I didn't have anything going, and this is just a way to get something started. So we're going to go up here. This is what I did to get started. Investing in retirement, and what I set up was one of the Robo Portfolios. So we're going to look at what that is. Okay, so Ally's Robo Portfolios is a combination of, you have an actual person that looks at your account, but as far as how I understand it, the account will make, the machines and computers and all that will make little adjustments during the day so that to try to get the most out of your investments. So it's a combination of computer programs and people that are managing your account. So you see here it says Human and Machine Dream Team, and you can get started with as little as $100. That was also something that appealed to me. So they do the work so you won't have to. And here's what this is mostly done by the computer programs, I think. As the market makes moves, so do we. And well, I guess the people look at it too, but they look at the portfolio every day and adjust it as needed. And you can start with $100, and there's also a 24/7 support. And I haven't needed to use their customer support that much, but I've heard good things about it. So I never had any problems with my accounts. So I think they're a good company to work with. It. That's been my experience anyway. So there's a couple of different options for the Robo Portfolios. This one is a cash enhanced. You can keep 30% of your money, your investment account, in cash. And it says here you earn 4%. That's just their rate right now. It's the same rate I'm currently earning on my savings account. So this rate can, but depending on when you watch this, it might be higher, it might be lower. That's just the current rate for their interest right now. Since I already have a savings account with them that's all cash, I decided to go with the market focused portfolio. And because I wanted most of my money in the market, I wasn't worried about having that 30% cash buffer, because I already have the savings account that's 100% cash. So I wanted almost all of my money invested. So you see here there's a 30% annual advisory fee that's charged monthly. So this one, the market focused portfolio, does have a fee. And I've looked at this, and you see here that it's 0.3% of the, so it comes to $3 for every $1,000 you have invested. So 0.3% for every $1,000, it comes to about a quarter a month. So you're paying about, if you have $1,000 in there, you're paying 25 cents per month for them to manage your money. And I was okay with that. That was fine with me. Again, the 4% that you earn on this account, they keep about 2% in cash. It says you earn 4%. That's the current rate, so that might change. And it says that right here. The interest rate is variable and may change after you open your account. Rate is accurate as of 3/23. So that 4% can change and probably will. So this is a little bit more about the Robo Portfolio, and there's a video you can watch here if you want to. So the portfolio was designed by a team of specialists, and it's managed and monitored daily by smart technology and rebalanced as needed. This is the part I think that's mostly done by the computer programs. Okay, so there's four different, these icons didn't load right here. Let me try to reload the page and get that loaded in. There's 4 portfolio choices based on what matters to you. So the one I chose was the core portfolio because I was interested in long-term investing. And that's the one that's most for that. So this is for long-term investing. That's the core is the one I went with. Highly diversified across domestic, international, and fixed income assets. This income portfolio, that's more if you're interested in earning income from your investments. The tax optimized, I wasn't even interested in. I'm not even sure what any of that means. If that's something you might think about if you're interested in tax optimized. I'm sure you could maybe talk to them and find out what that's more about. I'm not even sure what the advantages of that kind would be. This one is similar to core portfolio, but they look at the socially responsible and focuses on companies that have sort of environmental or social causes. So if that's something that's interested in you can check out the socially responsible one. I went with the core portfolio. But what I liked about Ally is that once you get started, they ask you several questions about what your current financial status is and what your goals are for the future. And they also ask you what your risk tolerance is. And it was on a scale of 5, starting with your risk tolerance very low, then moderate was in the middle, and then very high. I selected my risk tolerance as high because I'm comfortable losing some now and then. If it goes down, it's going to come back up, I believe. And so I'm interested more in long-term investing. So I set my risk tolerance to high. They also ask you what you want your investment to grow to. I just picked a random number because I'm not necessarily setting a number I wanted it to reach. So I just picked a random number to put in there. So I answered Ally's questions, and this is on the left, you see the diversified core growth portfolio that they recommended for me. It says 0 amount here because this was before I added any funds. So this is the portfolio, the diversification that they recommended for me based on my answers and my investment profile and the questions they asked. So yours probably will be different depending on how you answer their question and what your goals are. So for me, the diversification they picked, what you see was 47% U.S. stocks, 31% international stocks, 14% U.S. bonds, 6% international bonds, and they hold 2% in cash. And this is another screenshot that I took today, and it just doesn't show my balance on here, but this is how the percentages are currently, and you see that they fluctuate a little bit. Like it says, they're going to have 47% in U.S. stocks. Right now it's 46.72%. And core growth is a diversified mix of stocks who emphasize long-term growth potential. So that's what I was interested in, and that's why I went with core growth. And it has some bond exposure to help reduce volatility. So this is my website. It's just jakeshirleycoaching.com. I have a blog on it, and you can contact me there if you have any comments or questions. I am available for one-on-one coaching. Right now, my focus is on helping people to manage their money so that they can pay off debt. I also help people look at their money mindset and the way they think about money, because I believe that the way people behave with money is just an outside symptom of what's going on underneath. So I help people understand their relationship with money better. So that's pretty much the end of this video. I just wanted to talk about Ally Investing. I like using them, and I like their website. I also want to say really quick that I do have some problems with the website now and then. Sometimes it's slow to load, and sometimes it asks me to log in after I already logged in, and I just close that browser and start over. I will say that I usually use Google Chrome, but when I log into Ally, I use Firefox, and it seems to work a little bit better. For a while, I thought it was just me and my computer and internet connection, but I saw another video where this guy was having the same problems I have. So I know it's their website is a little buggy sometimes, but for the most part, I like it. And I just want to say one more time that I'm not trying to give financial advice as an advisor or anything, but just as a user, I like Ally's website, and I like using them. And I only had my investment account for not even 3 months yet. So as far as it making money long term, I couldn't say, but so far I just like using it, and I'm definitely investing for the long term. So that's the end of the video, and thank you for watching.